What's up, y'all? We just got the latest chapter of Dandadan Chapter 182. And with this chapter, it still got me wondering, when are we going to see the return of Turbo Granny? Like, yo, it's been quite some time since she's been in the story. I hope we get to see her soon. But we about to get into this chapter review. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. With that being said, let's get into it. So this chapter pretty much starts off with this mystery woman landing. I got an idea of who I think this person is. If I remember correctly, we haven't seen her before, but I think I know who she is. We got this mystery woman waking up on a mysterious planet. I like how one of her eyes kind of looks like a target. That looks dope as hell. And she got the scars all over her body. Like, I don't know, her design is goated. Even though she ain't wearing no clothes, just like the scars with the eye, and her design looks goated. But you see Saint walk right in front of her, and we already know what's going on. Whenever he shows up, he's trying to manipulate someone and use them as a weapon to obtain more power for himself. He's holding this blade, and I think that's the mysterious blade that Seiko was talking about a couple of chapters ago. But when it comes to this mysterious woman, you see that she was in some type of machine suit, and the machine suit isn't functioning anymore. It's disabled, it's broken, and you have it where, you know, we find out this lady is on Earth, at a location somewhere on Earth, because Saint says to her, like, yo, the gravity on Earth is a little heavy, isn't it? Meaning wherever she came from, the gravity was light compared to Earth. But you got it where she looks like she's ready to fight Saint. And I'm like, yo, we about to see a squabble. It's crazy that she's butt naked right now, but it looked like she's about to squabble. And you have it where, you know, Saint says, I have a job for you. And she asks, like, so if I don't do it, what'll happen? He says, nothing will happen. I'll just leave you here. But how will you survive with your suit being destroyed and you're on this strange planet? Now, the vibes I get from her, I think she might actually be the mother of you know what I'm saying, Dino Girl. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just the vibe I'm getting off, because we don't really know what happened to Dino Girl's parents, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong, and if that is the case, let me know in the comment section, because maybe I missed it when I binge read the chapters up to a current point in time. So maybe they did mention what happened to her mom, but if I'm not mistaken, they said her parents was missing and she was watched by that other lady who helped her out and helped her obtain that dino suit. But I'm thinking this new person we're getting introduced right here, I'm thinking she is the mother of Dino Girl. Now, I could be, like I said, I could be wrong. But then it jumps to, you know what I'm saying, our Dandadan gang, and you have it where, you know, they're on their way home, and you have it where Zuma and Ira aren't seeing head to head. Ira doesn't trust him for whatever reason. Zuma doesn't really care. He's only focused on trying to help the old man, which is the younger dude from a few chapters ago, well, from an arc ago, get turned back normal. But Ira still, for whatever reason, don't trust him. But you have it where they actually get back to Momo's house, and you see Manjaro actually standing there, and you have it where Gigi's like, yo, how's things going, man? What's going on with everything? How's the underworlds of the evil eye going? He's like, yo, it's bringing in a lot of tourists. He's probably making a ton of money. He's happy about that, but that's not the reason why he's there. And then that's when you see Seiko. She actually walks up. She says, like, yo, we're going on a trip to a location where we will be able to restore Momo back to her normal self. You see everyone's excited. They're happy that she gets to turn back normal. And I feel like it too. I feel like she's been small for too long. Granted, it really hasn't been that long, but it just feels like it's been a long time. Maybe that's just how the series is actually written. But you also have it where while everyone's deciding who's going and who's staying, you have it where, you know, Momo notices all the scars on Seiko, and she's like, yo, what happened? She's like, don't worry about it. I feel like she should have explained what happened, just so they should know that this mysterious person is after everyone who's a part of their group, not just a select few. That's how I feel. But, you know, maybe I'm overthinking it because I am the reader, and, you know, I'm seeing it from a different point of view. But you also have it where Momo explains who, you know, Zuma is and who the old man is. And Seiko instantly says, like, yo, well, they might be affected by the same curse, so they should come too. Maybe we could fix them as well. And then while all that's going on, you have your boy Kenta surf in on his surfboard. And I'm not gonna lie, hey, yo, it's dope. It's crazy because he'll always have like some dope ass entrance, but then he'll mess it up by tripping and falling somehow. But he ends up falling to the ground, and that's when he explains everything that's going on with old girl who they sent as a spy to figure out who the teacher is who's working from the side, from the shadows. And that's when Kenta says like, yo, she's in danger. You know, we figured out who the teacher is. The teacher's cornering her in the gym. We need to go watch her and help her. And honestly, I know it's not Saint, because Saint was just talking to the lady who just arrived on the planet a couple pages ago. So you have it where they're pretty much Momo's pretty much asking Seiko if they could wait before they do this mission. And that's when Seiko goes to say like, yo, you know, we have to make it in time for the super moon. That's the only way to restore you back to normal. So that's when the group decide to split up. You have Iris step up and say like, yo, I'll stay behind, go back with Kenta and try to help old girl face off against the teacher, the mystery teacher. You also have it where Okarun says the same thing. He'll stay behind and help too. And I think that's pretty dope. I'm surprised he decided to stay behind. But I feel like he himself is feeling worthless because he doesn't have Turbo Granny's power anymore. That's just the vibes I'm getting from him. I could be wrong, but you also have it where you see Momo looking at him and she's proud of him, proud that he's standing up even though he doesn't have powers. Right now, he's the only person who's a normal human. But he tells Momo like, yo, make sure you get returned back to normal. Promise me you'll make sure that happens. Next thing you know, you have it where Okarun, Kenta, as well as Ira all take off in the direction towards, you know, the girl who they got infiltrating to find out who's the, you know, the teacher that assigned her to this mission. Next thing you know, you have it where Ken, you know, she's actually watching everything that's going on. Like she's the one who Kenta left behind to observe, to see what was going on with, you know, the person they got working for. Next thing you know, they show a teacher pop up behind her, and that's how the chapter ends. So whether or not she might actually get into battle, I'm not exactly sure. It's very possible, but you know, Kenta left the class rep there in order to watch and observe what's going on, and I'm pretty sure Kenta could still use his nanotech to see what's going on as well, which is surprising that he would leave the class rep there. I feel like he should have sent the class rep to the gang to let them know what was happening. But then again, maybe because he felt like he could get there faster with his surfboard, maybe that's the reason why he chose to do that. But all in all, man, still dope ass chapter. Curious to see what's going to happen with the class rep now that, you know, it looks like the gym teacher is standing behind her, and it seems as if all the teachers are being controlled without them being aware, or they're all being tricked into trying to acquire the powers of the Dandadan members without them being really, you know, made known to what the real reason is why they must obtain these powers. That could just be the case. I could be wrong, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you thumb it up, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.